Listen, man. Steve Wilks was not scapegoated, okay? I don't understand 49ers all of a sudden allegiance to Steve Wilks when all I was been hearing all year is you know, how bad the run defense was. We was getting gashed, especially in the playoffs. About how much, y'all were saying he needed to be fired. The defense don't look this year how it has looked in previous years. And this is what you guys were saying. And now all of a sudden, now that he's been fired justly, all of a sudden he's become a sympathetic figure. And I just don't understand that. He was not scapegoated. It doesn't mean that he was. I'm not saying that he's a bad coach. I'm not saying that at all. But it wasn't a good fit. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see that. Like him and Kyle Shanahan. They was kind of butting heads all year, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is the right move to be made. You know what I'm saying? My allegiance is to Kyle Shanahan. Not to Steve Wilks. Kyle Shanahan is the one that built this organization up to where it's at right now to be able to year in, year out, contend for Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying? Year in, year out, right? So that's who my allegiance is to. You know what I mean? When Kyle Shanahan took over the San Francisco 49ers as head coach, he told Jed York that, yo, man, this is one of the worst rosters that I ever seen in the history of fucking NFL and shit. You know what I'm saying? And so he took that and brought it to where we at now. So, it's almost like y'all want Kyle Shanahan to be fired more than Steve Wilks. Steve Wilks didn't so that's where my confusion. That's where my confusion comes in at. In regards to this whole Steve Wilks situation. You know what I mean? And Kyle Shanahan is taking a lot of flack right now. If I was Kyle Shanahan, I wouldn't give a fuck. Fuck him. I don't give a fuck what you say at all, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You niggas don't know more than me. Like I said, and I've said this before in past Snax on Sports episodes. It's like these motherfuckers feel like they know more than the coach and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like these motherfuckers feel like they know more than the coach. I just don't understand that type of shit. I've always said that I'm all up for nobody is above criticism. You know what I'm saying? He can be criticized. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like I said, in the moment when something, but I will never go as far as to say that he should be fired. You know what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of the, I don't understand. Like you fans do know that, let's say Kyle Shanahan was fired, right? You do know that the team is going to get worse. You're not going to get better. Like the reason that the team is this good is because of Kyle Shanahan. He put it together. I understand with the help of John Lynch. You know what I'm saying? And I know John Lynch got the title as general manager because he is. You dig? But I don't know if a lot of the fans don't understand the dynamic of it. It's like Kyle Shanahan is the one that runs everything. Usually the dynamic is the general manager hires usually the general manager hires the head coach. But in this situation, Kyle Shanahan actually hired John Lynch. You know what I'm saying? And it's a dope working relationship that they got, but Kyle Shanahan has the final say in everything. You know what I'm saying? He can override whatever. Whatever John Lynch say. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say you can't separate the two. Like, you can't criticize Kyle Shanahan and say he's this and that and he don't know shit. He's a horrible coach or whatever the fuck y'all trying to say about him right now. And then at the same time, you know, not give him credit for being able to build the type of roster and the type of team that he's been able to build. That shit just don't, it just don't, you can't, you know, you just can't do that. So I even had a motherfucker tell me that, and I understand, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in their feelings and their emotions and all that, because we lost the Super Bowl and all that, but you gotta keep it in perspective, bro. You know what I'm saying? We get worse without Kyle Shanahan. We not what we are without Kyle Shanahan. Have you guys forgotten what we were before Kyle Shanahan? After